Hi, so I have with me Tim Wade here, who's of course Australian by birth, but then definitely has been in Singapore for more than 12 years now. And in these 12 years, naturally, he's held a lot of responsible positions with the APSS and has done some incredible work. His website is absolutely amazing to watch out, and today's session at the PSSS 2020 was a revealing one for a lot of people who sat and watched him dumbfounded. I have quick questions here, Tim, for you. The first one goes out very clearly is what is that inspires you? What inspires you the most? And where does your inspiration really come from? So help us understand, where does your inspiration come from? What inspires you the most?
It's a great question, actually. I think really what really inspires me are great ideas, creative thinking, and I think people who can package a great idea and creative thinking in a way that others receive it in a way that causes them to take action. So it's a great question. I want to give it the answer it deserves. I think it's action. I think it's when people take astonishing action and do something incredible, and where I am, I guess, most intellectually and emotionally connected at the same time. I think the word inspiration comes from in spirit. I think when my spirit is wowed by something, it's at a cognitive and at a heart-based level. So I think when somebody does something extraordinary, or somebody steps out of their shell and steps up and acts with courage and bravery to speak, to share an idea, and when it's creative and funny and just serves the world in some way, I think that really inspires me.
Super awesome, Tim. Thank you so much for that. And one quick tip that you would like to give to the upcoming professional speakers here in the Indian community. A lot of people are aspiring today, and definitely a lot of people would be speaking globally also. So what is that one tip you'd like to give to these speakers?
I've got 46. Okay, so let's just do one though. I guess my one tip would be implement. I think what we will see is the difference between the speakers that succeed and learn faster and the speakers that don't succeed or are stuck. It purely comes down to implementation. Who is implementing and who's implementing quickly? The pace of change in this world is so fast right now. We need to be like that. We need to mirror the pace of change, and we need to be upgrading ourselves and making ourselves even better. So I guess my one tip is, when you hear ideas at a monthly meeting, on a Zoom call, from a mentor, from a coach, from a video, from a YouTube channel, it's listen to that idea, process that idea as, am I going to implement this or am I not going to implement this? And if you are going to implement it, damn well implement it.
Awesome. Super awesome once again, and of course, so much action to take, and thank you very much for that. One last question coming your way. What is that one summit, do you think, highest on recall, would you like to recommend to all these people to must go and visit and be a part of and learn from there? One summit which you feel you'd like to endorse?
Around the world?
Yeah, around the world.
I'm going to endorse 4. But now, okay, so that's because the reason is, I think if you're here in India, you need to go to the Professional Speakers Summit. And the reason why I need to go to that one is it's the simplest, easiest one to get to because you're already in India. The other one would be the Asia Professional Speakers Summit in Singapore. Now it sounds like I'm saying come to my summit, but actually it's a really good summit because there's a heck of a lot of international speakers, and we've been doing it for a number of years, so we're probably getting a lot more international speakers for that one, which gives us a broader perspective, and the communities that you can share with there are really good too. So if you can get to that one, come along. If you can't get to that one, definitely come to the next one here in India. And then so there were 2 summits, and then the other 2 programs would be the Speaker Boot Camp here in India, or the Speakers Academy in Singapore. Again, similar ideas. Something that I have a lot of personal involvement is the Speakers Academy. I think if you're an up-and-coming speaker, or a speaker that's been doing it for a while that wants a refresh, and want some accountability and want some practical step-by-step tips, in fact moving even away from inspiration and just getting down to here's what you can do, here's how to do it, going to Speakers Bootcamp and going to Speakers Academy in Singapore, fantastic endorsement. So I know that's 4 and you asked me for 1, but these are the ones that I've been part of.
And we just, yeah,
and I think it's well worth doing.
we just learned over deliver. So thank you so much for this, and you've been absolutely incredible in these answers. Thank you very much, and we look forward to having you more in India. Thank you so much.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah.